Did I just see Crunchyroll pop in my chat? Subscribed? I don't want to. Did I just see Crunchyroll pop in my chat? And I hear myself. I don't want to. Did I just see Crunchyroll pop in my chat? It's because I'm listening to my. Oh, it's because I'm listening to myself. Okay, I see now. Oh, now I know it's working. I wasn't at the stream manager yet. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Why is it only at Okay, it has other settings. Up, whoop. English. Did I accidentally hit start game when I clicked back onto the game? No, I just hit change. Okay. Alright, been a minute. I was messing around with that whole, like, double streaming thing, but whatever. We're just gonna stream on Twitch, then upload to YouTube on the VOD channel. But I didn't want to necessarily continue AI Limit yet. And that I have this weird game in my library. I played their previous game, Stasis, and this game was actually free. So I figured I'd just boot it up. I know nothing about it other than apparently from the Steam page description, I'm 9 months pregnant and people want my baby. And I'm not going to give them my baby. Let's just hop in. I'm not sure if this is like a sequel to their last game, Stasis, or not, but I'm just hopping in. Sarah Ann Williams. Their last game was really cool, though. I enjoyed it. Just like an isometric horror thing. Brian Cooper. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. And if you hear any barking, my dog's like laying down in my lap. But he should be a good boy. Oh yeah, I need to make sure I'm not accidentally streaming on YouTube at the same time. Sorry, it's gonna pause the thing for a second. I tried disabling that thing, so it shouldn't be doing anything like that. Right? It shouldn't be. What the heck? What is this? Huh? Learn more. Sorry, I don't want to do that. Let me go back. Go back. That was odd. Okay, not gonna worry about that. Back to it. Oh wow, okay, it just skipped immediately ahead.
I don't want a child. I've never wanted one. I had a plan, and this wasn't part of it.
Relax. I promise this won't hurt a bit.
How would he know? Thanks.
Just a few more items to check off, and we can start. Name and ID?
Hadley, 14-0-31-21-09.
And the procedure is being paid for by a third party?
Yes.
No explanation needed. No family listed?
No family. It's just me.
A special order here. Ah, that's for me. Right then. Let's begin. Nurse.
Now, count back from 10.
10, 9.
You'll be just fine, sweetie.
I have a feeling we're not gonna be fine.
7.
Just a hunch. Ooh. Nice little title drop. Yeah, the last game had some really nice visuals and some gross moments, and I liked it quite a bit. Oh. Well, this isn't the nice place I was just at.
Oh God. Where am I? What did you do to me?
Okay, lady. Oh, okay. Cayne is the name of the corporation.
You must be awake during the extraction procedure.
Oh no.
Please remain calm.
Please.
After the removal of your wing,
Oh!
your selfless gift to science will be remembered for generations to come.
Please.
Oh no. Quantum storage device updated.
Please help me. Please let me go.
Can I interact with things? Yeah, I don't think I can. Not yet. This big guy just lumbering around. Maybe I can. I don't see my cursor. This is not a...
Beginning fetal extraction pre-check. Subject in place.
Oh no.
Ready for extraction.
What are you gonna do to me?
Okay, wait, alright, I have UI now. What in the hell is that?
No.
Give me the scalpel. What? Biomechanical... The host's welfare is irrelevant. Oh yeah, I stabbed him up. He's leaking gas. Okay, that thing is yeah, that's something.
I'm sorry. Shit. I didn't
Scan
have...
complete. Subject no longer present. Fetal extraction cancelled.
Jesus. Still pregnant. Fetal extraction. This is all because of the baby?
To think of this as a bad dream, you must be awake
Weird childlike AI voices. Very good.
Pregnant.
after the removal of
I am pregnant. This isn't right.
your selfless gift to science will be remembered for generations.
Applauded detritus of previous medical procedures. Doesn't inspire much confidence of facilities' patients' arrival rates.
Please remain calm.
Dry blood and amniotic fluids stipple the plastic sheets like mold.
During the extraction procedure,
Shows the fetal extraction specimens retrieval functions.
after the removal of your wing, you will drift back to sleep. Your selfless gift to
Oh man, I remember I loved the UI for the computers. It was so cool. Software update. Failure to extract calibration. Successful without endometrium tearing.
You might prefer to think of this
What
as a
is...
bad
Okay,
dream.
hold up. We're going to look up that word because I don't know what that is. ENDOMETRIUM. Oh. I see. Okay. Well, hey, look, they successfully did it
This
2
is
times
crazy.
without tearing it.
This is batshit crazy. I am crazy.
Failed.
Selfless gift to
Okay,
science will be
logs.
remembered for generations.
Dr. Adams, level 9, calibration. Joseph Bueno, level 5, software update. Error. Danny Evelyn, level 2, power relay integration. Hank, level 1 service. Hank, level 1 extraction.
You must be awake during the extraction procedure.
Hank, extraction in progress.
After the removal
Hank,
of
Hank,
your wing,
Hank.
you will drift back to sleep. Your
Doctor-
selfless gift to science will be
Why is everybody replaced with Hank?
remembered for generations to come. Please remain
Complete pre-scan target.
Error. No valid target selected.
Okay.
You might prefer to think of this as a bad dream. You must be awake.
Let's look at this
during
dude.
the extraction procedure.
Lifeless
Please
Huss.
remain calm. After the removal of
Hold
your
on.
wing, you will drift
I
back to sleep. Your
quick
selfless
save.
gift to science will be
Well, that's
remembered for
just my
generations
okay.
to come. Please remain calm.
I want to make it full screen. Currently, it's like windowed. What the heck? Okay, I have to like boot up the game again. Give me a sec. I thought I wanted it windowed, and then I started playing it, and I don't want it windowed. I want it full screen. There you go. I can still move my mouse over to the other monitor. It's easy. All right. Did that mess with the OBS? It shouldn't have, but it might have. No, it looks fine.
Please remain calm.
Ah, yeah, this is much better.
Think of this as a bad dream. You must be awake during the extraction procedure.
Okay, now we can see this a lot easier. Lifeless, swollen, mottled tissue gapes wetly around the scalpel, now stuck in his vertebra. Pungent green gas escapes from his severed breathing apparatus. Drainage pipe cover. Cover is all but welded to the floor of putrid surgical sludge.
You must be awake during the extraction procedure.
Hadley, it says. Okay, we're Hadley.
After the removal of your wound, you will drift back to sleep. Your selfless gift to science will be remembered for generations.
Arms scanner control. Valid gestate targets only.
Scan complete. Subject no longer present. Fetal extraction cancelled.
Okay. Black metal struts. Sprinkler valves are installed around the metal support infrastructure. Okay, they haven't been used in a long time. Holographic display. Current operational status of the fetal extraction system. How the hell do we get out of here? Oh yeah, I had some in my. I have data records. So this contains the medical records of one patient. Okay, we're pretty high up at the patient numbers.
Please remain calm. After the removal of your wound, you will drift back to sleep. Your selfless
Surgical bed terminal?
will be remembered for generations.
Okay, we can't interact with that.
Please remain calm.
Drainage pipe cover.
You might prefer to think of this as a bad dream. You must be awake during
If we ever get stuck, I know there's like a Steam guide that we could use, but
Please remain calm.
it's too early for that.
Removal of your wound, you will drift back to sleep. Your selfless gift to science will be remembered for generations.
There's got to be an exit out of here somewhere. Maybe I missed something on this computer. Okay, for a second I saw it's like Cayne, tomorrow's technology. Happy Mother's Day is wild.
Please remain calm. After the removal of your wound, you will drift back to sleep. Your selfless gift to science will be remembered.
Error. No valid target selected.
Maybe we need to do something weird with this.
You might prefer to think of this as a bad
But
dream. You
I
must
lift
be
you up.
awake during the extraction procedure. Please remain calm. After the removal of your wound, you
What
will
if
drift
I-
back to sleep. Your selfless gift to science.
Oh, we have a number on us. We ourselves are branded as property of Cayne. That's nice. Maybe if I...
Please remain calm. You might prefer to
Can I
think
use this
of
on this?
as a bad dream.
No. What
You
about
must
this one?
be awake during the extraction procedure. Please remain calm. After the
No.
removal of your
Myself?
wound,
No.
You will drift back to sleep. Your selfless gift to science will be remembered.
It's a
for
little dark.
generations to come. Please remain calm.
I'm leaning in right now.
Please remain calm.
I'm looking for like
You might prefer to
something
think
on the
of this
ground
as
that
a
I'm
bad
missing.
dream. You must be awake during the extraction procedure. Please remain calm. After the removal of your wound, you will drift back to sleep. Your selfless
Maybe-
gift to science will be remembered for generations to come. Please
I'm just gonna control valid gestate targets only. Press the button. Then we walk in here.
Scan
It
complete.
worked!
Subject in place.
must be awake
Fetus
during
ready
the
for
extraction
extraction.
procedure. Please remain calm.
Okay.
After the
Now
removal of
what?
your wound, you will drift back to sleep. Your selfless gift to science will be remembered for generations to come.
Begin womb extraction process.
Breathe, Hadley. Breathe.
Okay, look. Ooh. Wow, he's already dead. Chill. Oh, okay, just pissing. How was that ever supposed to successfully extract anything from me? What did that? What the? Alright, clearly the big dude did not agree with the fetal extraction arm. Trophy. Where am I? Oh, I'm over there. What the yoga pants on?
I gotta get out of here.
Empty void. Oh, I don't have a choice. Okay. That's fine. We just jump down pits. Or I guess not, maybe? Okay. We're live, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Falling down like large spaces while pregnant is a
And
good
to think
idea.
a fall could have been a good thing for me a few months ago. Oh, uncalled for, Hadley. Funny, but uncalled for.
Okay. And we already know this chick doesn't even want the baby. Glint. Give me the glint. Oh, the mangled scalpel. Okay. Sharp blade pincer. Smoldering remains. Flames and smoke lick around the scalded mass of metal and flesh. The word mother is clearly scratched into an exposed aluminum surface. Okay. Dripping condensation in the stuff has rusted through the metal plate here, exposing some insulation. Okay, well, we got a new zone to go to. Oh.
It looks like a shrine. Maybe stabbing that oaf wasn't such a bad thing.
Suspended human remains. Isn't that a living being? I guess so. An obscene grotesquerie of amputated, mismatched body parts, crudely stitched together like some monstrous meat marionette. Sealed. Omni tool sealed, sealed, sealed. Okay, well, we have no choice but to interact with the terminal. TDT. What is this? Bug loves severed human hands. Okay. Active ED require terminal access. Okay, how do I get an sealed tin of protein powder? It's still about half full or half empty. Definitely brown. Okay. Yeah, yummy. Give me that.
It's so dark.
What?
Ooh.
Hello? Who's there?
It's dark in here. I can't see anything. I can't see you.
Who are you?
Why can't I see? What's happened to my eyes?
Where are...
What is that feeling? My hands, my feet, my fucking skin.
I found some spares.
What?
Nothing. Bad joke.
Where am I?
Okay, okay. Keep calm.
Was I in an accident?
I don't know.
I think I can smell blood.
Well, I'm Hadley.
I can't remember my name. Can't remember.
It'll come back to you. I'm sure it'll come back to you. Hello? You there?
It's dark, but I can hear muffled noises. I can feel my tongue.
Okay, he's going somewhere.
Speak up, buddy! Alone again. Well, as alone as I can be with a kiddo inside me.
Okay. Well, now what? This one, it's an Omnitech Mark V tool, Omni tool, the one recalled for unanticipated occupational incidents. The box is locked.
Access denied.
Maybe I could use this?
Don't worry, little guy. I'm not that stupid.
Maybe something has happened back here, maybe.
Okay. Breathe, Hadley. This This must be a side effect. You're still asleep.
Oh, she had a voice line. Overhang? There's something over here. Oh, we jumping. Oh, okay, we climbed up to the other side. Cool. Fresh computer terminal, never gonna work again. Hey, PDA, we need this, I think. Personal diary. Or no, we need a PDT. Can you read this? Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is Hank. Is that the dude we
Ew,
killed?
gross.
Okay, let's read. Alright, March 23rd. Hank. Alice is sick. Clumps of her hair were falling out while I brushed it before her bedtime story last night. And this morning she was listless and pale and leaky. Mother says the food in the facility is bad, and just to be safe, I've started feeding her protein powder from my own stash. But I think it's something in her IV lines. We pump a lot of unregulated experimental chemicals through the host. And maybe their blood has become contaminated. I need to find a new source, perhaps a sample from the brood. My sister's health trumps getting busted and snooping around Kurd's menagerie again, and I need to resupply my brood gas canisters anyway. Besides, it's an opportunity for scientific research. Like Dr. Adams would quip, you know what? I'm Sagan. I don't get it, but I laugh anyway. Mother says I need to laugh at jokes or people will think I'm creepy. I've decided to make a list of behavioral prompts and appropriate responses, because the social stuff can get a little complicated. Okay, so I'm about brood. That gas he had was the brood gas. There's some mother figure. Alice is his sister. Okay, next day, March 24th. Behavioral prompts and appropriate responses. 1. Laugh if somebody makes a joke. 2. Blame Joseph if somebody else complains that body parts are going missing from the biowaste disposal units, or blame one of the Cayne techs instead. 3. Question mark. April 8th. Lucy is responding to the new treatment. Lucy is Alice. Was Alice? I think the name suits her better. Since she got her new face last week, she looks more like a Lucy now. We had an intern once named Lucy. She had the same freckles on her nose. That was before, though. The other me, when I was much older. It's confusing. I've asked Dr. Adams about that, and he explained that because of the accident, my memories are not always reliable, so it's possible I dreamed up that part about her subsequent vivisection. But the screams and the tears... Or tears. Tears? No, tears. And the way her organs gleamed and her surgical light seemed so real and more than a bit erotic, I'll admit. One interesting, if somewhat unexpected consequence of the new blood transfusion source is that Lucy now excretes a mucosal substance, not entirely dissimilar in effect to the brood gas. Oral ingestion certainly produces a comparable anaphylactic response. I've started scraping it off her skin and storing it in specimen jars, because Mother says licking my own sister is improper. Don't lick your sister. 3. Whatever, but now I can carry it around with me and use it when the pain becomes too much, so it's also more practical this way. Okay, so the brood gas and whatever substance his sister was giving off numbs his pain. May 31st. Work has been very busy. 2 batches of hosts have had to be terminated ahead of schedule due to a series of malfunctions with Mother's product viability evaluation chip. Okay, Mother... We already know Mother is the name of the weird extraction thing. Probably some kind of weird bio-AI thing. There's been a lot of engineers and cleaners in and out of the lab, so I've moved Lucy from the storage closet in the atmospheric control room for now. But, okay, so Lucy, his sister, is the body part strung up. My reputation around the facility is problematic enough already, and I don't need somebody finding her and making things even worse. Mother says they wouldn't understand. There's also much more space in the atmospheric control room, so as soon as I've resolved the issues with her left leg, I think I'll teach Lucy how to do the waltz. I've been reading about maggot therapy for treating necrosis, and a sample of Kieran's larvae recently turned up in the lab. Time for some more scientific research. The arm chip failures have made Dr. Adams even more anxious than usual, and today I heard him asking Joseph about irregularities in the lab security access log. I've seen Joseph lurking around in the lab with a woman late at night sometimes, but he told Dr. Adams he doesn't know anything about it. Dr. Adams believed him because he believes everything Joseph tells him. Or maybe Dr. Adams just doesn't want to get Joseph into trouble for some reason. The way he so obviously ignores Joseph's extracurricular activities with the host. Uh-oh. For example, he's weirdly protective of the man. Well, that's bad. July 13th. Had to amputate Lucy's left leg last night. Although the maggot therapy showed some superficial improvement initially, the necrotic progression was apparently already too advanced and parts of the limb had started to liquefy. What a mess. We got a new batch of hosts fresh from Cayne Family Planning to prep for the second stage product incubation this week, so I should be able to find a suitable replacement donor. The problems with Mother have persisted on and off, however, and she says the engineers want to wipe and reinstall her operating system. I can't allow this. What if Mother doesn't love me anymore? What if she forgives me? Okay, whatever's going on here is official by the Cayne Corps. Whatever the family planning is, or probably where we're from, they knock people out and then send them here or something? Okay, last entry. Hadley is sick again. Oh, Hadley is Lucy. Used to be Lucy. I've decided to call her Hadley now because I saw the name on the host file, and I think it's really pretty. The host is really pretty too. So is her left leg. Anyways, I suspect that Hadley's new illness is related to the fungus that's contaminated the air vents all over the facility, which means a total lockdown at this level. Her mouth and nostrils are clogged with a slimy substance, and a lung biopsy revealed a startling but impressive range of mycotoxin of unknown taxonomy. Several of her teeth have fallen out, and her mucosal excretions smell like ammonia. Okay, well, he was about to take our left leg and started naming that body down there after us because he's going to take our leg. Neat. Anything to do here? Crap. Okay, well, how do I solve this? It's just... Okay, it's 4 button presses. Okay. There wasn't any hint in the PDA, was there? No. 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 Okay. Well, let's keep an eye out for some sort of, like, 4-dot pattern. Am I gonna scream again? Don't scream again, please. Okay, cool. Alright. There's gotta be some kind of pattern in here that I could use. There's nothing here, right? No. I don't think... I don't think the candles are my hints. Maybe... Okay, maybe I did miss something. Chef of Light. Maybe there's something up here? No, there's nothing to look at. There's only so many possibilities. way. Hmm. I'm just throwing things out here. I don't know. Let me consult the Steam guide. I don't want to get stuck here too long. I keep looking if I had more to go off of, but I don't know. What? Okay, I'm not. I've read a little bit of it, and it did. I would have never guessed. Apparently, I'm supposed to combine this with this, but now I didn't read further than that. What the heck now? Ultrafy soyum powder produces feelings of extreme euphoria when ingested. Eat? No. Well, maybe I should have kept going. Uh. What? Apparently, I'm supposed to do this? I love food logic. Okay, this makes some sense now. The leaps of logic you gotta make for these sometimes is a little crazy.
Server calibration in progress.
I kinda dig it. I just never would have guessed. I should have. I should just start using the things I have on me if I can't figure it out. Alright. Well, now I think we head down. What that did, I don't know. Looks like we can grab this. The sharp blade thing.
Got it.
Alright, and now I'm assuming we probably like cut up the body with this for some reason. Or the insulation that's exposed, but we'll figure it out. Alright, let's try cutting up this body for whatever reason. Also, they let me keep the protein powder. Hmm.
Maybe if I rotate it sideways. No.
That's not it. No, that's not it either. Okay, let's try the insulation idea. Oh, is this it? Okay, I was onto something. Well, it doesn't sound good in there, but we're going.
Head towards the screaming. Clever Hadley.
Me queuing up for ranked in League. There's...
Is somebody there?
The hell is happening in this room?
Get out! I said there's somebody there! I can't see shit through this bleeding plasma shield.
Hello?
What the fuck? How you get in here, eh?
I came in from the service shaft.
Came down the fucking service shaft, eh?
I like how a lot of the
You
voice
think I'm
acting.
fake? You taking the piss? You a spy or something?
What? Of course not.
This slag thinks I believe her. Just came down to service park, eh? Well, listen here, bitch. Just come a little closer.
Oh, this guy's real
and
lovely.
I'll teach you what a service pipe is.
What a lovely individual this guy is. Bleeding out and threatens to teach her what a service pipe is. Nice. Disemboweled man. He rides in a charred, congealed clump of his own internal viscera. Oh, it's like the force field's sudden, unexpected agitation has propelled one half of his mom's man's body. Hey, I got his ID card.
I found your, legs.
What, bugger off! Don't you fucking touch those, I still need them!
Sweet cheese and crackers. Don't make a joke. It's not funny, Hadley.
She likes making bad jokes, and I appreciate that. Okay, breaker box, securely sealed. Can I... No, I can't. Okay, let's look at the control terminal. Can you calm down? Logged in as Danny Boland. I can eject or management. Why would I want to do this?
Ejecting power reticulation core.
I feel like I don't want to touch that.
Oh, for shit's sake.
Okay, I don't have the thing.
Oh, God!
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave you here. I got your ID card, so I think I can do atmosphere control now. We'll come back to that guy. I think I got his car, which is what I needed. Chips over here. Alright, let's see if this is what we need.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
No. What the hell do I do with that? I missed something there still.
Listen, dude. You're in shock and clearly in bad shape. I'll help you, but I gotta get out of here first.
Oh, so she wants me to tell her how to turn it off. Hey, why? This bird wants some of old Dawn, eh? Her and her ankle pie, huh? Probably here to turn off his stasis pod.
I can get help!
Oh, the Minga wants to help now. Probably caused the explosion that activated the blast chute.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm literally the only person who can help you right now.
Oh, you could sit right there. Listen to me die. Maybe we'll die together when security gets here.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'll help you, but I gotta get out of here, and the only way is through that door.
Blast shield's up, honey. Power's running, yeah? Ain't no way it's coming down while we still got juice. Face it, lass. Security's gonna fry your little ass.
Okay. What is the point of this?
Safety threshold reached. Safety threshold reached. Safety threshold reached. Safety threshold reached. Safety threshold reached.
Okay, 90% is the safety threshold. But what does this do? That's where I came from.
fudgesicles, that ain't gonna work.
Wait a sec, wait a sec.
Ain't nobody got time for this. No.
Alright. Don't the guy, what's it say? What? Okay. Alright. I'm just being dumb. I need to use his ID card on the Omni toolbox. I guess I should have put two and two together since I need a wrench. I just didn't think this would unlock it.
Access granted.
10 out of 10.
Alright, now we can do some stuff. I'm eating some bizarre chips, by the way. I mean, like seaweed flavored turtle chips. And I also have, like, I think it's like Korean Lay's, hot and sour lemon braised chicken feet flavored chips. And those are pretty wild. Those are pretty bizarre.
Oi, 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 oi. I take it back, sweetheart. Sorry then, love. I won't hurt you. Don't mess with the big boy toys now.
What does this mean? Okay, so lightning plus power equals bad. Power plus water equals bad. What kind of game am I playing here? That's why. What did that do?
Safety threshold reached.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I did it. I did it.
Safety protocols disabled.
Okay, I figured it out. I just had to like go non-verbal.
Are you dead from the neck up? You stupid fucking knocked-up cow!
Oh my god.
You'll cause a fucking meltdown!
Is that what I was supposed to do? I think it was. Or I'm dead.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me.
Well,
Streams for the past hour. You've gone and released the fucking devil!
I've released
You
the devil.
stupid cocksucker!
Okay, well, we shut down power to the whole facility. And apparently we've released the devil. Man, this guy can survive for a long time without his legs.
Fuck!
Like,
I'm gonna gut you. Yeah, like a fucking fish.
my God.
Oh, and leave your bloody stump for Samantha.
Who's something?
Ah, I'm gonna feed you and your bloody spawn to a nippers.
Get the fuck away from me!
Hadley, what's happening? I blacked out.
That's the guy, random dude.
Just, managed to turn off the power.
I heard screaming.
If you can hear it, then you must be close.
I've been trying to move.
They had me strapped down while they tried to kill me.
Who is they?
Hey, them. Whoever took me. Whoever took you.
Okay. Well, we can read his PDA. Danny Boland. He only has 2. New Year's resolutions. Very late, but who gives a shite? A few things I can improve on. Teach Moose even more cuss words. He's such a marvelous bird. I'm training him to call Sharon a fucking freak. It ain't a lie, is it? She has a screwed up arm, leg, and face. She'll be genuinely surprised when I reveal this delight to her. Just having a laugh. 2. Tone my body by increasing my cheese intake to a wheel a day. Works the bowels and adds to my sophisticated charm. Cheese equal classy. Focus on my new VIP task. Managing the quantum fusion plant is a really easy gig. Now I won't let that on, but yeah, but I push a few buttons and add a bit of grease here and there, and Bob's your uncle. My single purpose in life is to keep the turbine spinning and well lubed. I'll keep focused so I don't botch anything up. Life support systems. Who needs them? What kind of ears does an engine have? Engineers. Oh my God. 4. Cement my place as the charming entertainer of this facility. Every morning at brekkie, I'll stand up and take the piss. I plan to work the crew's unique personalities into my comedy routine, just having a laugh. They'll love that. Probably grill more birds than George Foreman. 5. Drink more wine. What goes better with cheese? Yeah? Cheese and wine. Extra classy. 6. Cultivate my own curd. I found a rather unique culture growing on one of the shipping containers outside the PDT printer lab. I've also nicked a flask of Samantha's tit milk. The juice they use to keep her nippers happy. With a little love, it could taste and smell better than a mature cheddar. Oh, fuck it. Who am I kidding? My plan is just to be more awesome than I was last year, as if that was even possible. Alright, June 4th. Moose. My soul at least a solace hath and dreams of thee, and therein knows an Eden of bland repose. Huh? Moose is his bird, right? Well, you can mess with this.
This thing sliced that charming gentleman in half. Oh, it's not important. Not right now.
Okay, well, that's a little worrying that I have access to turning that on. We can go through this door, though. Okay, well, people are clearly aware of the fuck-up we just caused. Force field, force field. Tree. Ficus Benjamin can reduce and eliminate gaseous formaldehyde from indoor air conditions, just in case. Can I go up here? Oh, I can. Oh, I took her on Cayne. This is a big facility.
An elevator. way out, I hope.
Screwdrivers, pliers, wire cutters, utility blades, others. Okay. Well, specifically that one says it's slow moving, so maybe we'll have to do something with that. Can we access the security terminal? Oh, cutscene. What is that coming towards us? I saw that. Oh. Well, that thing is lovely.
What the fuck was that? A monster. An animal.
Then run.
No, it's okay. I'm safe. Thank goodness. It hit the electric perimeter. I think that startled it.
That's good.
Where even is this guy?
Not good. The elevator's on the other side of that same fence.
Oh, that's bad.
Hopefully if I get to the elevator, whatever it is won't be there. I'm going with a glass half full approach.
You need to protect yourself. Find a weapon.
I can't go one-on-one with that thing. Like, especially in this state. I feel so slow. It's huge. And it's covered in blood.
That's not a
You
good
think
sign.
it killed everyone?
Killed 8? I don't know. But this place is deserted. Maybe when the power went off, I let that thing out.
Well, they got what they deserved.
Oh, God. Did I? I killed them all.
They deserved it.
The fuck?
They blinded me. Tried to kill you and your
How does
child.
he know about our kid?
They deserved
We never
it.
mentioned that.
Yes. Yeah, I guess.
Survival of the fittest. Man to man.
God, his voice actor's so good.
Man to woman. Just keep moving, Hadley. I'm counting on you. Your baby is counting on you.
It's because of this baby that I'm in this damn mess.
Well, I still don't think it lets me interact with this, does it? No, it does, it does. The fuck? Okay, we got central elevator access, PDT required. The PDT printer, okay, we need this place. There that is. Brain emulation lab, birthing lab nexus, crew facilities. Oh, it's a combination, huh? Shit. I don't know the combination of that. Can I look at the slow moving fan and get something out of that? And maybe we can climb up in the service shaft and there might be something there too. No, I still need a PDT for atmosphere control. Where the hell? The words "call JB for a good time" are scratched with the bark. What do we have? We got blade, ID card, Omni tool, protein powder. Could I use this on that? Can we do that same trick again? I doubt it, but we could try. We still got the powder for a reason.
Yes. No.
Okay, no, we can't. Let's just go back through here and see what we can find. I'm not seeing a lot of anything in here right now. Hey, it's taking her forever. You know, while she's walking down there, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I came back and I stepped on a chip that was on the ground. I'm so mad. Hopefully I didn't miss nothing. What was out of these chips? Wow. Twitch hated that room. I only just saw it. They hate the evacuation room. Alright. Anything changing here? Maybe. No. I don't think I... Enter the code for the PDD printer room. How am I supposed to know the PDD power room? Huh. Well, I'm looking at a very quick walkthrough, so I don't want spoilers. But... How am I supposed to know that? That's a fun fact. Ow, I've eaten all my seaweed chips. The heck? Well, apparently I'm supposed to know the code for the PDD printer room. Not exactly sure if we've seen it before or not. I remember reading something about it. Life me, I can't remember if I actually know the code, but that's where we're supposed to go next. So I'm gonna figure it out. This one, yeah, this is the printer room. 4 things. Arrow. Flag. Maybe...
Stupid Harry.
That worked?
Yeah, it's official. I'm losing my mind.
Well, I don't know why I did that, but I did that.
Don't worry, little guy. I'm not that stupid.
Alright, may I missing something here? Oh my goodness. Okay. I know we gotta go now. It's gonna be a walk, though. There was a place earlier that showed the symbols, and I just didn't take note of them. It's back in that room where we calibrated the servo arm for the extraction thing. Apparently it's in there. So we're going way back. I know where to go now. I don't know what the heck I covered my card in powder for, but I did. I'm sure that's for something later. Alright, let's climb up in here. Alright. So, I think on this screen it's supposed to show it, maybe? If not, it's on the PDT, so. Alright. There it is. Triangle, power, triangle, power. Okay. I'll take that in. I'll give us access to the printer room, and then we'll probably get our own PDT and we'll do something with the atmosphere. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hopefully we can beat this in one stream. I don't think the game's very long from what I read on the reviews. Come on, let me through. Okay. This part is such a long walk for her. Like, I get you're pregnant, but come on, hurry up. Can't wait till we find out all the fucked up reasons they're getting all these pregnant women here and taking their babies. So I guess they went to that, like, Cayne family planning thing. Get their children aborted, right? But then they knock them out and take them here to take the children after, like, 9 months or something. Actually, is it 9 months? Because, like, surely their lives would be disrupted. They just disappeared for 9 months. So did they speed up the baby's, like, gestation? I don't know. Alright. Power, boom, boom, bam, unlock. Which one is that? This one. Of course, it's gotta be on the bottom floor. I'm not sure how the babies come into play with the weird, bizarre monster they have here. Or whatever the hell is going on with, Hank. I don't need cheap viewers. I'm not gonna buy viewers. I clicked off trying to ban that person. How do I moderate my chat? I don't even know how to do that. Quick actions. No, that's not what I wanted. No, that's not it either. Hell. Interesting. I'll deal with that after. That way. Huh. I'll figure it out later. But hey, I noticed it this time. Last time something popped up in my chat, I didn't see it till after. fuse box. Tendrils. Oh, fungus. Okay.
The fuse is melted.
Well, what the hell they want me to do about that? Can I use this?
Second thought, nope.
Nope.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
Wait, no way this works.
That worked out better than I thought it would.
What? Okay, why do I have that though? What the hell did I do that for? I have an imprint. No way! What, is this gonna work? That worked? Okay. What a weird series of things, but hey, it worked.
Sorry, I mean... Gee whiskers.
What is it?
It's... brains.
Brains?
Brains.
Animal?
No, I don't think so.
Where is this guy? Oh, we got a PDA. Let's read that first. I don't know why there's brains in the PDT room, but hey. Sharon Cayne Musk. Wow, lots of entries here. Alright. That fucking bitch. I mean, I get it, she's John's daughter. She's a big deal or whatever, but I'm a Cayne, and that spoiled brat needs to know her place. So maybe I'm not her biological mother, not some nobody gutter whore from the dust colonies, but her father and I are lovers now. She has to accept that and show some respect. I think I'm gonna start insisting she call me mother. Just for today's insolence, and I can probably use John's pathetic piety to play the two of them off each other. When she inevitably defies me, that should be amusing. Besides, without me, the whole team would totally be screwed because I'm the only one who can go near Samantha. Me. Not Julia, not even John. Me. Okay. So, John is who she's in a relationship with, and Julia is John's daughter. She's a Cayne. I have no idea who Smith is. Samantha and I have a mutual understanding, I think. An experimental bond. Me with my disabilities, and she with her idiosyncrasies. Ever since the stroke, people treat me like I'm different, like I'm others, so I can empathize with her. She's more than just a product of me, she's a collaborator, a conspirator even. It's not like anybody else knows about our special experiments. The CEOs arrived at the facility, and if I hadn't handled some of the paperwork myself, I'd probably have known anyway. Because John was especially devout about his purification rituals when we met last night. I was still scrubbing blood out of the upholstery this morning, the shit I tolerate for my career prospects. What? Weird. Since when am I accountable to the fucking support staff? That dying Bolin guy has become a constant and insufferable nuisance, skulking around in my lab asking too many questions. He's in charge of managing the facility's life support systems, not our research work. I told Samantha about it. She said I should bring her Danny's pet parrot. I think she said that it's the kind of thing she would say. Note, during the weekly inventory, I noticed that 2 grubs are missing from the habitat. Julia's sleazy friend from Mind Transfer has been hanging around our department lately. He had expressed an overly keen interest in our experiments. Did he take them, and for what? So, could Julia's with that guy's daughter. She stole Danny's parrot, got it killed, I think, by giving it to Samantha. From Sharon Kid as to Danny, accident. Your bird got into Samantha's birthday lab somehow and was killed. And maybe some consolation to know that despite such a regrettable tragedy, we've gleaned valuable information about Samantha's behavior in the process. She prefers to prolong the suffering of her prey. For example, this could be useful in our research. Sorry about that, Sharon. Wow, that's fucked up. June 6th. I think that John and Julie aren't talking to each other. Between the food poisoning epidemic, a frustrating lack of real progress in our department's work, and our consistent refusal to properly acknowledge me as part of the family, I guess everything is a bit volatile at the moment. Samantha thinks it's hilarious, but I'm questioning my own precarious position in the middle of things now. John is locking himself up in his office and sulking all day isn't exactly helping me, and Julia's sullen disregard is now turning to blatant hostility. Not fucking constructive, Sharon. Okay. June 18th. Samantha has been sort of subdued for the last week or so. She won't tell you what the problem is, but I think it might be something to do with the temperature of the labs. Danny is enforcing new atmosphere maintenance regulations, ostensibly to eliminate thermal fluctuations in food storage as a possible reason for the rations spoiling. But I suspect it's petty revenge for the parrot incident. With the temperature now kept below the habitat's usual 95 degrees, however, Samantha's grubs are drowsy and morose. Who the fuck is Samantha? Why she has grubs? Julia. I mean, what? I visited the atmospheric control room today to see if I can adjust the temperature in the labs, and I made the most shocking, most intriguing discovery. Studies are collecting body parts and making some sort of organic simulacrum. Maybe I just assumed this is some secret. Obviously, desperate new research development in Dr. Adams' department, so I've told John and Julia about it. Tensions have now been temporarily forgotten as our team redoubles its own efforts to resolve the problems of advanced organ regrowth. Samantha has become increasingly uncooperative, though. I think she liked it when everybody was preoccupied with circumstantial drama and not her. My personal stem cell therapy project has some unanticipated results. I've developed what appears to be a cluster of sphincter-like gland ducts around my lower abdomen, groin, and upper thighs. What? Okay. Somewhat resembling those found in the more mature grub specimens that emit some sort of musky, jellyish discharge. Perhaps a pheromone? Did I mix up my Glial and regeneration sequences, or were the samples contaminated? It doesn't matter now. John's become obsessed with them. I suppose the flagelation thing should have clued me into his predilection for kinky sex stuff. I won't lie, though, it's kind of hot. Clinical improvements of the mobility and speech issues is limited, however, so that's a bust. Shit. Alright, December. We've been in lockdown for a week and only briefly released today for an emergency drill. Something's going on around here, but nobody's talking about it. First the food poisoning, now the fungus infection, and now what? I'm down to my last pack of cigarettes. I shouldn't have taken this fucking assignment. I'm not even directly related to Cayne, only through a marriage. And my second cousin's at that. But here I am, stuck in the crumbling science museum, sleeping with a decrepit zealot pervert, and trying to mend my troubled relationship with the creature from the Black Lagoon, because it's the only really meaningful thing I have in here. What if I become? From Julia to Sharon. Project update. We need to discuss the situation with Samantha. It's important. Meet me in the birthing lab nexus in 15 minutes. I'm gonna code. It's flag, triangle, triangle, triangle. Okay, birthing lab nexus. Flag, triangle, triangle, triangle. Brain nutrient tank. Warren what it is. Coffee stains, a random sort of inscrutable and significant accumulation of junk. Oh, I didn't want to look at that. Alright, well, she had a fat ton of lore. Blood-stained bed. Putrefaction. Perfusion of oxygenated blood substitute and artificial cerebrospinal fluid into the preservation fluid. Keep the samples available for months, even years at a time.
Personal data tag printer.
The hell?
PDT. This must be how they're making the security tags.
There must be an easier way.
This facility seems to do things the hard way. I've heard of spinal tagging on animals, right into the nervous system. Maybe this is like an upgrade?
They're making...
These aren't animals.
Sure we are. We're just meat puppets.
Meat puppets? You had an interesting childhood.
Hi, friend. I'm Ralph. Let's print a PDT together.
Interesting. Well, I need a blank PDT, PDT template, cryo regulator.
On second thought, nope.
Well, I don't have much in here I seem to be able to interact with. think we need to come back here. Because we have access to it, and we can get another room open. Room Lake. Room Lake Properties? What does that mean? Oh, whatever. We can open up another room. It was flag, triangle, triangle, triangle. For the mine transfer room. No. There it is. It was flag, triangle, triangle, triangle.
Is there anything else you can make out around you?
No. Deep thumping noise. Like a machine.
Another generator, maybe? Focus on the last thing you do remember.
I can't. There are flashes. A hospital. Family. Well, they didn't like me much.
Join the club.
They wanted what I have.
Oh? What's that?
Money. My name. Then they left me. Or I pushed them away.
Why?
They weren't good enough. They weren't willing to put in the hard work. Wanted to be given things. Given. The things that I bled over.
Well, I don't talk to Mother anymore. And my dad... Well, no clue who he is. She was distant. Maybe she was always like that. Maybe I was just unlikable. She sure made it clear, often enough, that I was too much like him. That she saw too much of him in me.
I'm sorry, Hadley. Sometimes we unintentionally hurt the ones we love.
Such greeting card bullshit. You don't hurt the people you love the people you love.
Alright, well, birthing lab. This seems like a fun place. Okay, this is probably where Project Samantha is. Let's go in this room first. What in the fuck? The green gaseous smog lingers from the composite mass of flesh, muscle fiber, bone, and other organic matter. Specimens in the habitat are inert, unresponsive to rats, sort of induced coma.
It must smell terrible in there. Gag just thinking about it.
So these are the weird grubs that Samantha births. Sample retrieval node. Atmosphere readout. Retrieving platform terminal. Julia Claird. Okay, Julia was messing with this. Check in. Okay, these are probably the names of the grubs. 1010. Vlad was temporarily removed from the habitat and used using a baited containment canister. Regulates it so he's free to aggression toward his siblings. Mal consumed 5 appendages from Nero. Isolated raw meat and plasma to encourage brood gas production. Vlad produced an excess of the nootropic vapor, resulted in low visibility in the habitat. 1 cubic meter of gas was shipped to the Cayne lab for the subjugation of Samantha. Wait, the grubs subdue Samantha, who births the grubs? Vlad was returned to the habitat. Observation. Attila has started the metamorphic process. I've applied a metabolism inhibitor in order to inhibit stage 2 maturation. The grubs are responding negatively to maternal vocal calls. There's a possible rupture in the grub containment enclosure that is causing a brood gas leak that is in turn agitating Samantha. Okay. I'm making a note of the crew facility's password in case Boulder locks me out again. Flag ++ flag for the crew. Okay. Well, not much else we can do here, but we got another password. And what's in this room? Oh, this is a messed up looking
You're
place.
scared.
Heck yeah, I'm scared. This place. Who could create this?
Monsters.
Okay, we got a voice recorder. John Kern. Oh, John, the weird zealot
John
guy.
Kern, note to self, all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Leviticus 9:10.
Okay. Last part of the flesh and muscle tissue foot frame. A mangled PDD cleans the spinal cord. Smells like an abattoir. Huh. Not sure what the person's room is, but let's pull this lever. He has a whip. Okay, this is definitely the room of that freak John. What the fuck?
That was nasty.
He's got... Okay, he has a big, like, giant cross he ties people up to and whips them. A giant wound. Why? Broken lever. Does this work?
Hadley, are you
No.
on drugs?
Maybe I could use this. Can I, like... It says there's a... No, okay. Let's read the PDA. This is John's. Yes. Okay, you're... Holy,
They
he's
were
got a lot.
cloning someone.
Okay.
They were trying to grow Cayne.
What?
Cloning is unpredictable. Cloning an individual is impossible.
It sounds like they were using something special. Something called Samantha.
Okay, today is a holy day. Henry Cayne himself has arrived, frozen and waiting for the great harvest to come. Soon the flesh of the immortal vessel will bring him new life. We're closer than ever, and I know it. The race has begun, and I will not allow Dr. Adams, the heretic he is, to win. No, Cayne will not allow it. He knows his plan. He knows what that it ends with me. Our Leviathan is Samantha. Nothing on earth is equal. A creature without fear. The Book of Job, 4133. Alright. Never again will he die. Never again will he feel pain. Never again will he leave us. He will be reborn of his own duplicate flesh and not that of Adams and his ridiculous mind transfer parlor trick. We're getting closer. Our next patient has undergone the new and improved genetic fusion procedure and is reacting well. The spinal cord has been killed, meaning that the dead cells will need to regenerate and reform into a functioning spine. No sign of physical rejection thus far. Cellular regeneration is slowly beginning. It should reconstruct itself overnight. Our Lord has stricken us with inadequacy. We have failed yet again. This is my fault, and I must, as always, accept responsibility. This time, I've added hooks to my whip and shall flagellate myself until dawn. I've elaborated on the results after I've taken time to reflect. Fusing Samantha's DNA with the patient's caused the newly regenerated spinal cord to expand drastically, forcing the vertebrae to audibly pop into even halves. Soon after, the patient's immune system attacked the rogue spinal cells, which in turn retaliated by killing off all other attached nerves. In the end, the patient succumbed to asphyxiation as the new cells burned through oxygenated blood much more quickly than the lungs could produce it. Another failure, but still not a wasted body. Praise be, I spent the day, or at least most of it, reflecting on our Savior's brilliant plan. The pieces slide into place. Samantha, myself, and the almighty Cayne in the same facility. The planets are aligning, the end draws near, or perhaps the beginning. I'm glad we have finally found a use for Ralph. We have put him to a more productive task. His blasphemous lectures about how the fungal plague is the result of poor hygiene was getting on my nerves. It is Cayne's doing. The plague is his retribution for our sins. Tonight we test again. We'll be using the same procedure. This time an enzyme inhibitor will be introduced to prevent excess tissue regeneration. Must not accept failure. We will bask in the light of Cayne's restored glory. He hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Revelation 2:11. Still, the patient lives. However, it has exhibited some concerning symptoms. Although the spinal cord has stopped regenerating at an appropriate time, the arms and legs will occasionally twitch or more accurately flail. It seems the spine has control over the connected limbs. The patient is no longer viable. After a process starts, the regenerative tissue again expanded beyond intention. Surprisingly, the patient's removed vocal cords were reconstructed. Of course, it did not understand speech. It must have been frightened by its own inhumane screaming, as it immediately tore its own throat out. After some gurgling, it regenerated in hours, in terrible screaming and bloody extraction. A cascade of rotting tissue. The previous throats began to form a dangling, bleeding scarf as the patient continued to tear itself apart. God. July 1st. Oh, that abomination. As far as Sharon can tell, Adam's unrighteous creation has wasted precious flesh for making a toy of some kind. Just like its creator, the abomination has been an unholy waste of resources. Even named such as Hobo is an undeserved grace. It is an animal, nothing more. Pestilence strikes. The fungal thread is weak now, but soon it will spread to our food and to our bodies, if it hasn't already. This is our first and perhaps final warning to make haste. I traced the spores to a cargo shipment earlier in the year, but I have no idea how they became so virulent. Behold, what with a great plague, Cayne will smite thy people, and thy children, and all thy goods. 2 Chronicles 21:14. The fungus is having an observable impact on the cellular regeneration process. One patient began to develop a film of what resembled reptilian scales, complete with a secondary set of eyelids. This is unacceptable. The spinal regeneration process has been mastered. Almost any tissue can now be perfectly reconstructed. But it's impossible to get definitive results. With this interference, Cayne, if you truly seek reviews, why do you hinder me so? This is not the time. Surely there's a reason. Samantha scratched several demonic scrawls into an insignificant employee's back. I warned them not to get close to the succubus. She is the devil. Sometimes we need to make a deal with hell to get closer to heaven. Forgive me, Cayne. I succumbed to Sharon's temptations and had a romantic dinner, rather than working late as I should have done. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. Timothy 6:11-12. My repetitive failures indeed had an impact on my faith. I'm being tested for the love of Cayne. I shall rise above. Today I noticed that my laboratory is missing several incubators. The last inventory check was several months ago, so it could have gone missing at any time. This is undoubtedly the work of Adams, but why? He doesn't need the equipment, and if I could certainly spare it, perhaps the hobo is involved, it is disconcerting at best. Time is of the essence. Samantha's escape today is likely to be the first of many. We'll eventually run out of ways to subdue her. The re-engineered grubs are producing a potent gas that is driving the beast to fluster. Whether she kills us all or we find a way to kill her first, neither outcome revives Cayne. I will not rest until he's returned to intervene. From the point forward, I live for nothing else. Okay. Well, I don't see much in here that I could mess with right now. But we got a code to another room, so off to another room we go. So they're trying to revive the Cayne guy. Which I'm guessing the Cayne guy they're trying to revive might actually be the dude talking to us through like the walls. So there's 2 projects going on. So about a mind transfer and where they try to grow him in a mortal body. We go to the crew quarters next.
It worked.
Alright, off to the crew
This
quarters.
can't be how I meet my end. I have so much more inside of me. I have so much more to give to the world.
Yep, this wasn't my plan either. This wasn't how it was supposed to be.
You're young. You can get through this.
And then, I'm stuck. Stuck with a baby. It's not a life. Not fair for either of us.
There are other choices.
Bingo! I did make a choice. It didn't end well. Women in my family have bad luck with babies. I'm continuing a proud family tradition.
Okay.
So, this is
What
where
the-
the monsters play.
Still no sign of anyone?
Do plants count? This horrible place must have had more people around.
Brosif Mega Mix 69. They had a stripper pole? What kind of place is this? I got a stripper pole now. What? Who needs sleep? Juca Cola. It's refreshing, addictive. May cause chronic insomnia, headaches, vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, hallucinations, hypertension, gastrointestinal bleeding, peripheral neuropathy, cardiac dysrhythmia, congestive heart failure, toxic epidermal necrosis, catastrophic hemorrhage, and death. What? That's it. I'll drink to that. Now I'm out of root beer. See things you wouldn't believe. Alright, let's move on. Can I? What? Deck B is not accessible. Locked, locked, locked. Okay, that's why. I can read a PDA and go in there. Let's read this. No, wait. Oh, fuck. Where did I come in from? I don't think I came in through the room with blood. I think we came in through there. So what's in blood room? Okay, it probably smells pretty bad in here.
Terribly decorated.
Oh, that's why she's okay. It's just bad decoration. Discarded equipment. What is this?
A PDT.
Oh, we got the Blake PDT.
And it looks unused.
How do you know?
No blood on it. And it doesn't smell like rotting meat.
Okay, well, we got that. The safe got ripped open.
Oh my god. I know him. I know this guy.
What guy?
There's a photo of... Oh shit.
Old boyfriend?
Drunken bar night in a morning full of regrets. They paid for the procedure. They chose the hospital.
Who?
Cayne Corporation.
Uh-oh. So this chick was in love with that Joseph guy. Joseph went to town on us and gave us a kid, and then he sent us here, knowing what would happen. Lovely. Well, let's read the PDA. What the hell are you, Julia? You were with Joseph, Julia? Oh, I hate you, Julia. Okay. Daddy is anxious. He won't admit it, but I think the idea of having Cayne and stasis here bothers him. He knows his work is coming along slowly, but he's scared to fail in his holy light, but knows that he will. Poor Daddy. Oh my god. Oh, that's Sharon. I'm sure it's her temptation that is leading my daddy to failure. She keeps him from punishing himself like he should. She scolds me for calling him daddy because she thinks I'm too old. Excuse me? I was raised with a little thing called values. Besides, she wants me to call her mom. Double standards, right? Joseph is so special. Do you ever feel like something is just meant to be? It's such a tacky feeling to describe, but it's true. It's cliche for a reason. How can you have nostalgia over someone you just saw a couple minutes ago? I don't know, but it's the best thing in the world. Babysitting Samantha's brood is easier when I know I can go see him afterwards. Ugh. Another day, another load of brood gas harvested. I understand that we needed to keep Samantha calm, but it's such a pain to watch over her oversized maggots. Of course, why bother with the gas when we can just stick Sharon in there to calm her down just as well anyway. They look about the same. Did I mention how much I hate working with this bitch? It's bad enough that she can scream my daddy, but I have to work with her every single fucking day. Time to vent. I've really been thinking about how Samantha only let Sharon handle her, and it pisses me off to no end. Joseph could cheat on me, and I'd still be angry about Sharon and her stupid lopsided face. I wish that witch would stop trying to micromanage my family. The 1st of May is always so romantic. Spring is here. I mean it. Probably is somewhere or other. There aren't really seasons here. Sometimes the atmosphere controls breaks and tries to either freeze or burn us to death, though. That counts as seasons, I think. It's a tough life. Nothing can ever just be okay, you know? Somebody isn't sick, you can bet they're tired or hungry or stressed out. There's nowhere I'd rather be, though. Most people don't get to live with their daddy forever, much less a 5-minute walk from their perfect boyfriend. Plus, I'm working for a righteous cause. It's all worth it. Ew, fungus. They say it's all inside the ventilation system, and now it's starting to settle on the outside of the vents. I mean, that's why everyone's got food poisoning. How long has this stuff been around? It sounds like old feet. Work's getting even harder for Daddy now that this fungus is everywhere. I have just the thing, though. I can make sure Dr. Edison uses an opportunity to get ahead. Tonight I'll level the playing field. Joseph likes to bring me into Adam's workspace so we get really romantic. I'm sure he wouldn't notice if some information gets deleted, right? Sharon says her face is so disfigured because she had a stroke and lost control of the muscles that are supposed to hold the right side of it together. I'd have a stroke too if I had to live knowing that I was such a helpless idiot. Except I'd do the right thing and just off myself so the rest of the gene pool didn't have to deal with me. Oh my god. It's been a really long time since Daddy told me a story about Mommy. When I was a teenager, he put me to sleep every night with a story about the two of them before I was born and how happy they were. He denies it, but I think her death has a lot to do with his decision to practice medicine. Now, though, he insists that it was his calling from Cayne since he was his child. And that Mommy was just an insignificant cog in the machine of life. I understand, everyone copes differently. Dr. Adams has done it. He's mapped Cayne's mind into a new host. No rejection. This isn't how it's supposed to happen. Daddy just needs more time. I've rewritten the results and updated the YARM computer with Joseph's login details. And I'm not sure how long I keep this up. Cayne, help us all. Joseph struck me hard across the face. Does he know that I've been sabotaging their research? He called me Grublina while he ravaged me with some over-the-knee spanking and whips lightly across my back. Does he still love me? Oh, I know he does. It's a blessing from Cayne. Samantha broke free today and killed 5 security guards. Why is this good? I managed to sneak over to Ralph during the commotion and print a PDT. I used Joseph's high-level security clearance details and also had to grab a blank one. I'll save for a rainy day. Daddy hasn't slept in 3 whole days. He barely eats, and what has Sharon done? She's distracted him. He needs to focus on Cayne. Maybe it's time I finally give her what she deserves. Joseph has been cold towards me, despite me submitting to another beating and some light strangulation. Bueno and I are over, that bastard. He admitted to me that Adams paid him earlier this year to fuck a young girl. Was she prettier than me? Does she believe that pain is pleasure? No, this cannot continue. Okay. So, Joseph was paid to get with me. I'll lure Sharon over to Samantha's cell and use Joseph's PDT to release Samantha on her. I'd see the little human flesh to get the broodlings buzzy, and Samantha will do the rest. The security thinned out after the incident. No one will ever find out. If they do figure it out, Joseph will get the blame. This is it. The power's just turned off for the maintenance or something. I've decided to take care of Sharon, and then I can set things straight with Daddy. Praise be to Cayne, praise be to Cayne, praise be to Cayne, praise be to Cayne. Okay, so today is December 25th. All the ones that, like, end are December 25th. It talks about the power going out. Okay, well, we got a PDT out of this. Right? Anything over here? Romance novels, huh? Can't do anything here, right? Okay, well. Can I, like, Indiana Jones on my way up there? No. No. Well, we got the PDT, the info. Let's just... What can I do with this? Voice recorder. Stripper pole. I think it's salt, so I don't walk around. What? Okay, I'm so sick of buying this and this for some reason. Okay, alright, I'll do it now. Alright, well, back to the freaky lab. We gotta make sure lever.
I love Juca-Cola. Love it.
They say it's made from people.
What?
Juca-Cola is made of love and happiness.
No way Juca-Cola is made from people. I refuse to believe it. Not my soda company. Alright. Give me this. Alright, pull that lever.
Holy Toledo. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, that's disgusting!
I'll be darned. Like cracking a
Oh.
lobster. I think I'm gonna hurl.
Never did like seafood.
Ugh. I think I'll be giving it a skip going forward.
It's not like human bodies come out of that. It's nasty as hell. Why are these connected?
I can do this.
I got a broken
Whoa!
one key. Why do I need a broken one? Am I dead? Did I just die? Oh, no, they just grabbed me and took me somewhere. What the fuck is this place? What the hell? Where am I? I don't even see my character. Yeah, throw that crap up.
That was nasty.
Yeah. Why didn't they kill you, though? Stasis! Stone idol. Boulder amount of humanity's many sins. Pale, delicate threads of light should cling to its hands and be through some torpid corruption of the flesh. Is this Cayne?
Speak of the devil.
What do you see?
Cayne. I think this is Henry Cayne.
Hendry is dead.
Well, hallelujah then. He's here.
Alive?
In stasis.
Why's my baby
Yes,
freaking
yes.
out?
I know you're in there. Trust me. I know. You don't have to remind me. I can feel you, all right?
What? Why is this guy some kind of crazy, like, religious figure? Sallow skin bulges around 1,000 gossamer scars, the surgical scenes of this patchwork messiah. Okay, I stole the cryo unit.
Oh, relax. It'll take months for you to thaw out.
Okay, well. We stole the cryo device. I don't know why that weird things took me here, but hey.
Warning. The Cayne stasis facility has been compromised.
We're just fucking up this whole facility. Okay, that was here.
Seems like a bad idea.
Well, I think we have all the parts we need to make a PDT, maybe. So, PDT printing room. I think we got all of... I'm not sure how the babies come into this still. I'm assuming for their stem cells or something, but why would they need the complete fetus? I don't know. All right. Wait. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Hi, friend. I'm Ralph. Let's print a PDT together.
All right. First up, blank PDT.
Blank PDT accepted.
That fits nicely.
Then we need the cryo unit.
Cryoregulator accepted.
Who the fuck is that?
Defrosted.
What is this? What am I witnessing?
Grasping at straws, Hadley.
Yes, I put this in here. Apparently.
Template PDT accepted.
Awesome. Glad I don't have to touch that again.
Is this Ralph screaming? And my data?
Probably not a good idea.
Okay, print.
Printing. Oh, wonderful. Your PDT has been printed. Oopsie, an incorrect cryoregulator has
Please
been
kill me, thanks.
used.
Please kill me, thanks. Please
An
kill me, thanks.
overload is imminent. Goodbye.
Okay, we got PDD now. Oh, nice. Well, Ralph is dead now, at least. We blow up and destroy, like, everything we touch, don't we? Wait, does that mean the security went down for a
Okay.
second?
The security system is reset. The elevator should be open, and I have a PDT.
Excellent! Yes! I can hear the alert. You must be close.
Alright, progress. Still don't know why they needed my baby. Uh-oh.
No, I can't.
What's wrong?
The barrier is torn to pieces.
Be vigilant, Hadley. I'm counting on you.
Do this.
I know if I get chased, I gotta go down there and I gotta
You can do
turn on
this.
the, like, force
You're
field.
doing it.
Wait a second. This is open. I can go to the brain emulation lab. Wait, screw all this. I'm going in here. Who is that?
Hadley, my dearest little girl, my sweet creature. You're alive.
What?
Do you know me?
Know you? Oh, my girl. I know you better than you know yourself right now.
Oh, God.
Adams will suffice.
Hadley, you need to go.
No.
And how is the masterpiece inside of you? Healthy, I hope. Growing quickly now, I'm sure. It's nearly time.
What do you mean?
Our baby, Hadley.
Don't talk about my baby. Why did you take me?
You were the right person in the right place at the right time.
Can you help me get out of here?
Trust him.
Out of here? Don't worry about getting out. Security will be here soon. They'll set this all right. Just come. Wait here. This is the safest room in the facility. Here. Closer to me.
I don't think so.
Fire suppression
What
cylinder.
is that thing out there?
Samantha, a grotesque violation of genetics, but she is locked away. Joseph managed to lure her behind the loading fence. Quite the action hero, our Joseph. He did die rather spectacularly.
The fence has been ripped open, and your experiment is going to tear us all to pieces.
No. All three of us will be safe very soon. Then we can carry on where we left off.
I said don't talk about my baby!
What a weirdo. Oh, it's PDA time. Whose is this one? And it's him.
I'm
Okay.
afraid that most of that information may be a little above your head.
I'm tempted to stick around just to see this place burn.
Okay, Dr. Simon Adams. The Day of Love. Not that it means much with senescent bachelor like me, but oh, an old man can dream. Okay, Valentine's Day. Kidding, not for old men to have nothing but dreams, keep them awake in their sleep, languorous, violent of their years, one might suppose, and a dream of love is a salve on this chap's unrealized passion, his grief, his regret. My work in the facility is a different matter entirely, however. Cayne has already been delivered to us in stasis, and I still haven't succeeded with even a single subject, a most exasperating problem indeed. Not at least as this would be only the start of my own ambitions, my own renaissance. Dr. Milan's research has demonstrated that consciousness is nothing more than a program. A set of equations and instructions and conditional arguments. It can be replicated and it can be transplanted. Much like the body's immune response may reject a transplanted limb, so the body's basic neural encoding, its inherent sense of self, or what Freud calls the ID, may also reject a transplanted consciousness. The question is how to suppress that encoding, how to suppress perhaps the human soul itself. Instead of looking for an answer, instead of solving the predicament of human morality, I'm dreaming of Joseph Bueno eating me, and it's rather arousing. Okay, so Joseph, Mr. Bueno, is a guy that got with us, got us pregnant, had a kid. Is also with that one Julia chick. Okay. Now, here's an intriguing coincidence. I have discovered that a recent but otherwise bureaucratically insignificant employee in the employee is related to Cayne. The genealogy is tenuous but definitely established. Could a genetic component be the solution to our problem? Acquisition can be precarious, but a man finds luck when opportunity and preparations meet, and this man could use a bit of luck. So I have an opportunity, so now I have to prepare. Hank is mostly my fault. Okay, Hank is the weird freak we met in the big basement. I'm afraid of the calendar, I told him. This morning, why? He asked. Because its days are numbered, I replied. And then I had to explain the joke, because Hank is not exactly the most socially sophisticated boy. He's not exactly the most ordinary boy. I shouldn't dispose of him with his hosts, I know, but I'm modeling, and besides, I've always wanted a child. I always wanted to be a dad. I named him after my own late father, a man I confessed I despised for reasons too numerous and humiliating to disclose here, but my colleagues in the lab call him the hobo. I should probably be insulted on his behalf, but I'm not sure I blame them. He might be a kind of earth-set son, but he is undeniably peculiar. Much like me, since adolescence, I've been fascinated and consumed by the prospect of incorporation, of two people merging, absorbing and coalescing with each other, and becoming one. It's obviously been a tremendous motivation for my ongoing research in the facility, but it's also profoundly personal. If I could transmit an adult's consciousness within an infant subject, it must be possible with some recalibration or doubt, but fundamentally not dissimilar process in theory to translate an adult's consciousness to another adult. Wait, what? So he's able to put an adult's brain into a baby. It would certainly preclude the vulgar taboo, grisly mess, and dubiously esoteric prospects of old-fashioned cannibalism anyway. And Joseph's the sort of man I'd always wish I could be. Elegant, charismatic, generously endowed. I mean, I assume he's generously endowed. Kern's project is absurd. The regrowth of organs is only a temporary solution to the permanent problem of inevitable infirmity, and a most impractical one. Sooner or later, the body itself must be replaced. Whatever his pious pretensions and shrieks of heresy, he can worship Cayne all he wants. But science is, as I say, a non-profit organization. Cayne is a client, even if he does technically pay our salaries. Our work here is less of a cult apostolic devotion. It is legitimate, if maybe not entirely ethical. I'll concede Medical research for the future prosperity of humanity, or the future prosperity of our facility in Ralph's case. We're all maximizing efficiency over here. We didn't need a health and fitness officer when everybody who works in this lab is merely a medical professional. Is already a medical professional. In the meantime, progress on my own special order is exceeding expectations. Joseph has proven rather more resourceful than I'd first imagined. Although I claim the credit for his extraordinary fertility, I have started contriving an arrangement for the host transfer to my lab within the next 2 months or so. With final delivery scheduled just in time for the ho-ho holidays. Oh, Dr. Adams, for me, you shouldn't have. So he enhanced that Joseph guy for extra virility to get with us. We've had a series of accidents in the lab, actually. A suspect sabotage of some sort. I found some discrepancies in our security access logs. The joke's on whoever's responsible, because the early termination of our last 2 host batches has provided a convenient subterfuge for the requisition of my own special order. Now I gotta watch it on the ultrasound monitor 24 hours a day. All other priorities rescinded. Reports of emergency situations elsewhere in the facility. Although the details are infuriatingly, unexpectedly ambiguous, as per official company protocol, I've started the arduous process of backing up my lab work. But if a full evacuation called, I could lose the most crucial progress I made in the project. Progress which has, in fact, come almost to full term. Well, why'd you do this to me? I never do that. Okay, well, this freak had a big part in whatever's happening to us.
Hadley, you can't leave me.
Alright, well, I think we can get to the elevator unless that creature pulls up, then we gotta run. Actually, wait. If security is deactivated, we might be able to get into the birthing lab area. Wait, no, we already did. We already did. That was where Cayne was.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh. That's probably the creature. What the fuck is Samantha, though? Oh my god. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Well, we have the PDT, so let's go to the atmosphere control room. I have no idea what the fuck Samantha's supposed to be, but she's the key to their, like, whole weird genetic, like, immortality thing. I wonder if the crew quarters rooms got unlocked with the power outage. Okay.
Warning. Safety protocols have been disabled in Quantum Core A and B. However, they result in a catastrophic meltdown. Proceed with caution.
Alright, now we can finally open up all the stuff in here, or at least mess with the atmosphere. Okay. What? What? Okay, we're getting the guide out for this one. Okay. 668, 84%, 95%. It was 84 and it was 95.
Elevated activity detected in grub containment habitat.
Okay, and then apparently we need to go to. There is like stuff going on at the crew quarters that we gotta go do.
The last thing I said to my son was to get out there and carve his own name into the world and stop relying on mine.
Did you mean it? Sometimes kids know that their parents say things they don't mean. My mom, the last thing she said to me was that I was the reason she was alone. That I sapped the life out of her from the moment I came into existence.
You know that's not true.
A small part of me knows that. The bigger part doesn't.
Alright, well, we got the temperature, the correct one for the grubs to start wiggling around. But apparently I need to use the voice recorder on like this boombox and a bunch of other weird stuff. I just saw it when I was happy to try to glance by stuff.
That voice.
Voice file captured.
Can I get a JOSEPH?
Alright, and apparently there's like stuff going on in here that I can mess with.
Warning, a biological containment breach has been detected.
But I'm not sure what. Oh. This makes sense. I should have pieced this together on my own.
I never know if I should be shouting for help or keeping quiet. Hello? Hello? Shit! Okay, keep it quiet.
There we go. Should be able to put this fire out.
Excellent. And I totally knew it was going to do that.
Now we can go all the way up here and finally read this PD key.
Nothing. I think that's what scares me. The idea that when we die, there's just nothing.
It's not nothing. Sounds like you have a life most are envious of. You have kids, right? A real family. Like people know you exist. A real life. Some of us never got off the starting line.
You will have a family soon.
When I die, I want to leave something behind. You have that. I have student debt and a goldfish.
Your legacy is the child inside of you.
This baby deserves more than what I could ever give. Deserves to be part of something. Something bigger than me. A family. A home. A future.
Okay, PDA time. More reading. Whose is it this time? Oh, it's Joseph's. Didn't Joseph die a hero because he tried to get Samantha in that thing?
What the hell was I thinking?
How much does he have? Not that much. Alright. I don't even want to know what happened in the lab. Keep a bunch of pregnant bitches locked up in one place long enough and shit's gonna go down. Everybody knows that much. But with Cayne arriving next month and now this fucking disaster, security is getting tighter than my glutes on leg day. Lol. Gotta use that line at the next interdepartmental mixer later. Between this, my new skincare regime, and that, baby, let's make a DNA heli case and unzip those jeans t-shirt. Those sluts from the organ grinder are gonna be slip and sliding off their seats. The fuck? I hit the jackpot, hit it, but didn't quit it, if you know what I mean. Gotta keep the plate spinning, because her name's Julia Kern, and she's only, wait for it, Professor Kern's daughter and his assistant. She's a solid 6.8 out of 10, maybe a 7.1, and she'd shut the fuck up. Nice deltoids, more importantly, though. She's in charge of Samantha and her grubs. I play this right, I got free tickets to the Organ Grinders petting zoo whenever I want. More like heavy petting zoo, maybe threesome potential, lol. What? But seriously, this is just what you've been waiting for, brosif. I might even get a cup of feel off Samantha. Just thinking about it is getting me so hot. The new batch of hoes is gonna feel that burn tomorrow. What? We got some annoying new guy bothering us in the lab at the facility's new perpetual quantum power system. Danny something or total beta. He's even got a fucking pet bird. I had to sit through a whole presentation about shit I don't know. I don't pay attention to chumps. I seriously dream about the nasty things I was gonna do with Samantha. Julia gave me the grand tour around the organ grinder yesterday. I noticed a spare larvae incubation canister in one of the storerooms. It's a bit busted up. I think I could fix it. The problem is liberating some of those grubs. But just imagine, I get my very own sexy mermaid monster. I could even put in an extension to Cayne Tech for an extra orifice mod. Lol. There's something wrong with the food, I swear. People are shitting out their eyes. I told one of the interns that Danny's been dosing the rations with radioactive goo. Because fuck that guy and his dumbass bird. It's totally the kind of thing a beta loser like him would do for attention. Anyway, what the fuck is up with his cheese diet? Sure enough, everybody was blaming that asshole in about 2 hours, lol. Managed to grab that larvae incubator and 2 drills while everybody else in the lab was cramming the toilets. Though. Hello, Grubette and Grubelina. April 17th, Adams paid me to hook up with some chick off-site last night. He gave me a bunch of performance-enhancing pills. Like, this sexual tyrannosaurus needs it, lol. And I had to get video proof and everything. Ugh, he was very insistent about that. I didn't know he was into that kinky voyeur shit. Actually, I kind of thought he was into me. That old creeper eyeballs me, like, constantly. Does that make me some kind of, like, hot wife? But a dude version? Is that gay? Whatever. It's just cash in the bank and Julia won't ever find out. Like, we didn't already have enough shit stains around the facility. Cayne has sent us a fucking health and fitness officer to sort out the food problem. Instead of sending more food, what the hell are those corporates smoking in the boardroom? Perhaps I could do some of that. Shit's been fucking crazy. First, the arm malfunctioned in the lab. Don't know what the deal is there, but we've had eggheads coming in and out all hours trying to fix it. We lost 2 shipments of hosts. On the other hand, on one hand, pushed us behind schedule, but on the other, the bruises on those whores were starting to show. Oh god, now I've got a whole fresh canvas for my art. And hey, remember Ralph? Yeah, Ralph's out. Technically, it was kind of decided he'd be more useful as the PDT printer's new CPU. Oh, the health and fitness guy was Ralph. Oh. And nobody else was more fit or healthy for the position. Well, now Ralph's doing some real work for the company, and nobody has to worry about logging their macros and carbs and whatever. And I monitored my own anyway. Oh, and somebody found a thing in atmospherics, like some kind of puppet made of rotten body parts. Pretty sure it's the hobo's girlfriend or some shit. Lol, I guess that some guys gotta get it where they can. Let's be honest, who am I to judge? Last but not least, I think Grubelina might be pregnant. Yeah, she's definitely getting fatter. Not just because she's fucking... And not just because she fucking ate Grubette, for reals. That is a thing that legit happened. Not at her carcass for like a whole week, and her boobs are getting huge. Little punishment, they spew grub milk everywhere. It's actually kind of hot, but gross, but also hot. What the fuck? Julia's going to irritate the shit out of me. Since when are a few bruises not a sign of love? A few, lol. Chivalry when they like it, sexism when they don't. Dude, I'm totally the new resident DJ in the crew lounge. My sexy tunes are making the bitches hot for a brosif meetup. Put my playlist on repeat in the vintage boombox. Pussy magnet. Some kind of emergency drill with the elevator. Don't know what it's about, but it's serious. Now somebody's fucking screaming in the corridor. Gotta go, brah. And that's when he, like, pulled the hero stuff. Okay. Well, ripped open door. Well, that was...
This room is much smaller than the other.
Maybe he drew the short straw.
This isn't the only small thing he has.
Well, that was definitely a PDA to read. Ripped up bed sheets. Destroyed terminal. Junk. Painted portrait. Is this of him, of Joseph? How big of an ego can you have? Personal save. What is this music? DNA sample required. I got this. Discount.
DNA accepted.
Hey, it counted. Voice imprint. Alright, I already got a voice imprint.
Voice playback.
Sit back and relax, and let the Broseph take you to a better place. Can I get a Joseph?
I hate this guy.
Voice imprint accepted.
Okay, well, what's he got
This
in here?
place keeps getting stranger.
This is already keeping the weird grubs. Oh, what in the...
Oh dear. Can you understand me? Do you need, at a loss for words.
The grubs grow up into these weird things? That is nasty. Ew. Okay, well, I'll read that in a second. I don't even know if I want to, though. Let's just grab that. Okay, fleshy creature. Its mouth sucks wetly at the stale air. Bloated teats, heaving ponderously above a clammy, desultory accumulation of limb-like appendages that clatter and scrabble against the metal pen. That is disgusting. What happens if I interact with it? What if I whip it? Wait, that was a thing? Oh, that's disgusting.
Come on. I don't have the stomach for this.
Why did I do that? Well, I got that. But I guess I needed that for something. Why did my Discord go off? I think I have everything I need to get the thing. What if I do this and this? Yeah. Okay, I think we're all set to, like, get grub gas. For whatever reason. I'm not really sure why I need it. Where am I? Oh, I'm way up here. What is... I still don't know what Adams was doing with me and my baby.
Don't want to take the phrase bun in the oven too literally.
Alright. Let's go get grub gas. Or a whole grub. One of the two. It was over here.
So they use these little guys to control Samantha. And the gas they give off when they touch dead tissue calms her? I need to catch one.
Yeah. Okay,
Drop in progress.
Weird that these things grow up into that weird thing that we saw in Joseph's room.
Gotcha. What's your name? Frederick?
We got Frederick.
No, Charles. Yeah, you're clearly a Charlie.
Wait. I think one of my sons was named Charlie.
Was?
He died.
Oh.
His mother. She never forgave me. It was my fault. I should have protected him.
People die. Sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Well, Charles, I think we're going to go back to Frederick. Right.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna feed this to the weird corpse thing. Or, yeah, feed the corpse thing to it. Because then it will make gas.
If I can lure Samantha somewhere with Freddy, maybe I could kill.
Yes.
Yes. Do it. This is where, like, the one guy was, right? Yeah. What the fuck did he build that in there?
The next conversations I have with my children, it will be different. Second chances at life don't come around often.
Second chances?
Your dad would be proud of you, Hadley.
If he knew me, knew who I had become.
A survivor.
It's not my fault that I look like him, or act like him. And it's certainly not this baby's fault that I'm here. That's on me. I can't blame my child for where I am. I know that my baby is
family.
Family.
Interesting. We still don't have clarification of like what the hell this guy is, or where he is. Or I'm assuming this guy very well could be like Cayne himself, and maybe he's not our baby. Like we've already had it confirmed that like that Adams dude knew how to put like a consciousness of a man into a baby. Okay, now I need to be ready over here.
Okay, Freddy. Time to call Big Mama.
Oh, she coming. Yeah, press the button, press the button. Hey! That was cool.
Hadley, come on. It's time to go.
I can get help. I can find you now.
No time. The elevator. It's close. It's open.
I did it. We did it. This baby is going to be a fighter like his mom. I can feel it.
I know.
I guess we're getting out of here. I still have a feeling that like the dude talking to us is literally like possessing our baby or something. Even mentioned like second chances at life. Like this dude's definitely the consciousness of Cayne transplanted onto our baby. How it's talking to us, I don't know. Maybe it's the weird suit we're wearing. Okay, well very clearly I have only one place to go now. we're getting near the end of it. Like all the reviews I saw basically ended around like 3 hours. Oh, is the baby kicking? Oh no! I think our water broke.
It's coming! The baby! The baby is coming!
I'm sorry, Hadley.
Oh god, it hurts! Something is wrong! There's something wrong!
Nothing is wrong. This is the way it was meant to be.
I don't understand. What is...
Oh.
Hello, Hadley.
Oh no. What the fuck? Where are they? What the heck? There's a whole bunch of these facilities? That ship's being repaired? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of those weird facilities giving off a light. That ship's being repaired. The fuck is that ending? Is that the end? What? Well, I was right about that weird dude being the baby, but what is that ending? What does that mean? Well, hey, for a free game, that was still really good. I had fun. Not really sure what that ending means with the multiple facilities each giving off that same light and the repairing ship. I don't remember what the ship looked like from Stasis, but that could be the ship from Stasis. But now I'm even more confused about why there'd be multiple of those facilities with multiple things. Is it over? So I'm being a black screen for an awfully long amount of time. Hello? Game? I still hear ambience. Hello? I don't want to like leave this more. I think it's over. Let me look it up on YouTube, I guess. Just to be sure I saw it all in my games, like, it's still not... I'm muting that, don't worry. Yeah, okay, that's the end of the game, but just for some reason, like, never quit. Well, guess over here, if you watch, thanks for watching. If you're on the VOD channel, thanks for stopping by. I'll be doing something sometime, somewhere. Yeah, have a good rest of the day. Good night and goodbye.